Our bodies are designed to release endorphins under stress or from pain. There's a reason for that, because it makes you feel better, right? Opiate-like chemicals. Endorphin release is therefore associated with feelings of pleasure, sexuality, sensuality, motivation, euphoria, as well as social connection and pain relief. Now, let's see if you're going through any of this and you might be experiencing low endorphins. Hi, it's Dr. Rimka, and here's your hot sauna brain health minute. Today I'm going to talk about endorphins. What are endorphins? They are a class of neurotransmitters that are opiate chemicals. It's an opiate peptide chemical that nerves transmit these back and forth. Some people, so I'm going to tell you, they include enkephalins and dynorphins and a few other chemicals. Some people will include dopamine and serotonin and even oxytocin when they're talking about this, but I'm going to stick with isolating the opiate-like chemicals known as endorphin strictly for the following. Let's go. Our bodies are designed to release endorphins under stress or from pain. There's a reason for that, because it makes you feel better, right? Opiate-like chemicals. Endorphin release is therefore associated with feelings of pleasure, sexuality, sensuality, motivation, euphoria, as well as social connection and pain relief. Now, let's see if you're going through any of this and you might be experiencing low endorphins. Increased sensitivity to physical pain. You might even have a diagnosis such as fibromyalgia, but you don't have to have that. Increased sensitivity to emotional pain. Do you cry or tear up really easily? I know for the women we have our periods to deal with, but it could be happening all the time, or that's just getting more intense. Do you crave a reward for doing things or use treats to kind of numb yourself, right? So that's often food, alcohol, or a drug, but it could be shopping, gambling, porn, but you need it to feel better. You crave it. Would you categorize yourself as a comfort eater? Food comforts you when you're feeling pain or emotional distress, right? That heightened sensitivity to pain or emotional pain. Do you eat and, usually feel better? Or alcohol, a drug, maybe that's marijuana, mushrooms, I don't know, you're doing something frequently and you're like, oh my God, I love it. Or even behaviors. Are you super into, would you say, oh my God, I love this food. I love ice cream. I love pizza. You would describe it as I really love these certain foods. Wow. So last but not least, let's see where you are with those 6 things. And if you've ticked them off, more of them you recognize, looks like me, this could be a low endorphin issue. So let's help you with that. To raise your endorphin levels naturally, we have to start with a foundational good diet, and that would be protein. Protein and fat is how you are having the substances to make the endorphins. The breakdown of protein is amino acids and essential fatty acids if you're having a complete protein, which are animal proteins. So start with a foundational diet of animal protein so you can get enough amino acids and essential fatty acids to make your neurotransmitters. All of them are this, okay? If you need to supplement in any way, shape, or form because you are not getting enough protein in for some reason, have digestive issues, you don't think you can extract, possibly using an all-purpose kind of an essential amino acid, such as a MAP, essential amino acids protocol formula, might benefit you. There's also detailed amino acids someone like me would recommend when we pinpoint what's going on with you. So we've covered the importance of protein in your diet and because you're getting amino acids and essential fatty acids. That's the important thing, animal-based. Again, so number 2 was potential amino acid supplementation. Sometimes you start with a general formula, but typically if you are going to see a clinician, we're going to pinpoint GABA, serotonin, endorphins, catecholamines, blood sugar. We're going to look at all of it, and we'll use very targeted, specific amino acid therapies with you and titrate you in such a way we'll know if it's working or not pretty quickly. Okay? So just know that is a therapeutic solution. Sticking with diet, you want to avoid alcohol and excess caffeine. If you are drinking too much alcohol and using caffeine as a stimulant chronically, you are going to lower endorphin production. All right? Another way you can naturally increase endorphins, laughter. Laughter is an overlooked healing therapy. You can just laugh. You don't even need something funny. You can just fake yourself into laughing. It's a thing called laughter yoga. Look it up. But do fun things, be around fun people, watch funny stuff, turn off harsh, violent, gory, victim-producing type of information coming into your system. Doesn't release endorphins. Not good. Laugh. Sunlight and nature exposure increase endorphins. Directly. Get in the sun, especially the first 90 minutes after sunrise. But go throughout the day. Do it. Infrared rays are in the sunrise and the sunset. The UV lights are in the middle of the days. They do different things. They affect different neurotransmitters. Being surrounded by nature, looking at green grass, looking at the blue sky, being immersed in it, away from the concrete jungle, increases endorphins. Here's another overlooked endorphin release and a thing that's really good for you. Have sex. Doing the duty, along the lines of sex, is just connection with other people. And you can do that a variety of ways. Awesome way, massage. So that in between, you gotta pay for it, but it's legal. I'm doing the thing, lots of endorphins. We need to bring sex back. Do it all the time. Ain't no shame in my game. So, I pay for connection via touch. It gives me endorphins. Do it. Again, it's legal. But connecting, hugging, another form of touching with people you like and care about. Just having purpose, so volunteering, giving of yourself, having some type of purpose and connection and helping others releases endorphins. Yeah. Often, that's a main prescription I give for chronically depressed people, is to go do volunteerism. And it changes their lives through endorphins. And last but not least, I did it last on purpose because this is often the very first thing. If you web search this, the first thing that's going to come up is how to increase endorphins. Exercise! Well, here's the problem with that, is when your endorphins are really low, you probably also have low GABA, you probably have maybe low serotonin, you probably definitely have low catecholamines, dopamine. So you're already in a lot of pain and you have low motivation and feel apathetic. So telling you to go exercise, I think, is insulting and stupid because it's hard. So we did all the other stuff to kind of get you ready so you can actually get your ass up and go work out. Because it is super important, but we got to get you able to do it. Then it's on you to get it done. So intense exercise like resistance training, that's lifting weights or using bands or doing high intensity kind of sprint work, that's playing tag as a kid. That's playing sports. Do a 5-second play where you run real hard as fast as you can. That's sprint, that's HIIT, okay? You just got to keep doing that. That does release crazy endorphins. The runner's high is real. But again, if you've been sick like this, it's too. Sport we play here in America is sprint. It's high intensity. Baseball, you stand, you hit a ball real hard, and you run like hell to first base. Soccer, you kick a ball and you run like hell to get it again, and you run like hell to get it again. Football, stand there, pant, catch your breath. And then sport we play here in America is sprint. It's high intensity. Baseball, you stand, you hit a ball real hard and you run like hell to first base. Soccer, you kick a ball and you run like hell to get it again, and you run like hell to get it again. Football, stand there, pant, catch your breath, and then, or to just say exercise, because there's a reason you aren't doing it. It hurts too much and you're too tired. Let's get you healthy enough, but you gotta eventually do it. You must, to maintain endorphins.